Okay, it's Tuesday, April 6th. We're here at the community garden. You can see those are the main beds there. And then we have some herb boxes and beds there. Beyond that is the corn patch last year. I think it's going to be a bean patch this year. And way back there by those sticks, we have some berries. You can see there's a few things planted. Today's Tuesday. We planted our first seeds in here on Saturday. So here we've got some peas and quite a bit of lettuce and greens left over from last year, actually. There's some lettuce. I think this is like kale left. Some more here. So we're just going to leave it for now. Maybe we'll get one harvest off it. And then this bed doesn't currently have anything in it. It's going to have more warm weather stuff. So we're just storing a few items in there for now. And over here are carrots and I think some onions went in as well. Yeah. Now you can see we have this chicken wire up to try to prevent or at least slow down bunnies and squirrels and stuff. But something definitely got in. There's holes all over. So we're just kind of patching them up. And, hopefully some stuff will still germinate there even if a critter got in. And here we're working on getting some mulch down. So we got a big pile of mulch. We just covered this area for the first time this year. And then we're starting to fill in and cover the path again. And over here, we're saving space for warm weather crop. We put in radishes and beets. And I think we put in, over here, parsnips, one row, just to try them out. Back here, again, we have some greens, some lettuce, and I'm pretty sure it's kale. Survived the winter. Some spinach, and then this other scarlet kale got chopped off and it's still going, so we're just going to leave it for now. And along the fence here we put in peas. We had a really great pea harvest last year, so hopefully we'll have it again this year. These T-posts, that's where we had our tomatoes last year, so we got to pull those out. We're going to put something else in here this year, but we didn't plant it up yet. Let's see. Greens. Yeah, so I have stakes labeling the different beds. These are the ones we still need to do. Some carrots. You can see there's quite a bit of weeding we still need to do in this bed. And what's over here? Okay, this bed needs a lot of help. The fence is all up, so I gotta dig that down. And there's the tag. Let's see. Some lettuce. That's just there because the lettuce is still growing. Yeah, this lettuce really lasted. We had a pretty harsh winter, so it's surprising this all lasted. Maybe because it was in the beds, it stayed a little warmer. I don't know, but these beds are 4 by 8 raised beds, and we have 9 of them in this main area here. And we thought this layout would be good just for, kind of makes a little room when everything is growing. It feels real cozy to be in there with all the plants up. And it's nice to walk around, big walkways so everybody can get in here. And then as you go towards the back of the garden, we have a compost bin, and these are made from recycled pallets the orchard in town gave us. And last year we had morning glories growing up on it, which was nice. You can see it's pretty full. Now the compost bin is mostly just a place for us to put garden waste. Because before we had this, we were having to bring it home with us and put it in our home compost. So that's the main purpose of the compost bin. Some more cages that we haven't set up yet. In this spot here, we get a big water jug from the town, and that's how we water the garden. It has a little spigot on it, so they haven't put that out yet because it's still a little cold for that. Then over here is the herb bed. We usually have dill and basil in here. The dill just kind of self-seeds, and then the basil, it's messy. We gotta clean it up. The basil will plant up when it's warm enough. And I just noticed today we've got some asparagus coming up, which is great. And it's the third year These are grown from seed, so we should be able to harvest at least a few spears off of them. So that's exciting news. In this bed, I think we'll probably do squash this year. We got a lot of tulips coming up. And then over here we have a bunch of rhubarb. And this rhubarb was all grown from seed as well. This one is, I think, 3 years old. These are just a year old. So they have some time, but we should be able to harvest from this bigger one this year. And then this is the new mulch area. And we're hoping to get a bench there, hopefully. And then over here, some tulips up, some daffodils up, a lot of weeding that we need to do, some kale that made it through the winter. And we're trying to get some strawberries in this bed. I think we might also do our sweet potatoes in this bed this year. Yay, daffodils! It's so nice to see the color. And then this is oregano, parsley, sage, and thyme. And those are perennials here. Sometimes I've had to replant the parsley, but they're pretty much perennials here, the other ones. And then I'll take you over to the sign, which is down there. Okay, here's our sign, and we have a flower garden here. Stuff starting to come up. This bed needs some TLC this year. It was kind of thrown together and didn't really plan it out too well, so I'm going to try to make it a little bit more even, round it off, and bring it out so the two sides are the same. And I'm thinking I'm going to take a few of these perennials out and put in some more native plants, maybe some more longer lasting perennials, like these creeping phlox flower in the spring and then they're done, so they don't really make sense here. And of course lamb's ear is like taking over, so we got to cut that back. But this will hopefully be a nice flower garden, looking good. I mean, it usually looks pretty good, but it needs a little TLC. And you can see from here, we have this whole lot. This is a village property, and they're letting us do the garden here. And then you can see we're on kind of a busy road this way, but then the road here is not too busy. So we put the sign on this side so people can see it when they're going by on the less busy road and enter from this side. So that's where we're at right now, and we still have at least a month till our last frost, so quite a bit still to be done before we get into the full growing season.